Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome back to another video of mine, and today's video, which is going to be a DIY crop top video. I don't really know if it's like a tutorial because, I don't know, I'm not the best at explaining things, but it's kind of like a follow along, sew with me video. Also, ignore how I look. We're in quarantine and I don't feel like getting ready. Anyways, let's just get started. Yeah. Oh, also stay tuned for the end of the video for a giveaway. Okay? So, oh yeah, this is the top, by the way. I'm wearing it right now, obviously. This is how it looks. And yeah, it's for sale on my Depop shop if you'd like to check it out. So let's get started, shall we? So basically the materials that you'll be needing is just fabric of your choice, a measuring tape, pins, scissors, and your sewing machine. So basically for the measurements, you want to measure your underbust first. So you want to measure your underbust. Mine is 28.5 inches, and then add 5 inches on top of that, because that will be the bunching area so that you can bunch up the top afterwards, and 2 inches for the seam allowance. And then for me, I got 33.5 inches in total. And then for the height of the rectangle, it's just whatever length you want. I went with 6 inches, and then 2 inches for the seam allowance, and then 2 inches for the fold over area, which we'll be getting to after. And then for the hem, you can either leave it raw, but I just had this like frilling already on there because this used to be a bed sheet, so it was already on there, so I just left it the way it was. And then for like the cut part, so these two front bits, you want triangle shapes. One side will be steeper than the other side because the steeper side will be the side that is like your armpit, like where it lines up with your armpit. And basically you want to measure from your side to the middle, and you should get around 12 inches or whatever measurement you have. And then for the height, this is just whatever height you kind of want it, but like from right under your underbust to the top of your shoulder. So mine was around 16 inches. And you basically want to draw a triangle. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically like you want, this is exactly why it's not a tutorial. I don't know how to explain it. Like basically it's a triangle and one side is more steep than the other side, but they're both going to be 16 inches in height, and then the top is just flat just because it makes it easier to sew. So yeah, and for straps you just want it to be however long you want, but mine ended up being about 10 inches even though I measured it to be 16. And then the width can be whatever width you'd like. I chose 1 inch, and then you just double it because you want to fold it in half and then sew it. But yes, you want 2 of those triangles and 2 of the straps because, you know. And then for the ribbon, this is the ribbon that's going to be going into the tubing so that you can just like tie it at the front later on. And you want that to be the length of your underbust. So mine was 33.5 inches plus an extra 10 inches so that you can tie it into a bow at the end. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, actually I'm going to tie it. Should I tie up my hair? I'll tie up my hair. I always look like a grandma, but we're just gonna, you know, move on. Okay, I don't know, I think quarantine's really gotten to me. Anyways, basically, now that you've got the pattern down, I'm just gonna go ahead and trace it out onto all my fabrics and cut it out. So let's do that. And then once you've done that, you want to just go ahead and sew it together, obviously. Basically, what I did was I first hemmed the triangle pieces so that they're not raw edges. You can leave it raw if you're feeling frisky. I just decided to hem it. And then you're going to overlap the two triangles on top of each other. So first you want to find the middle point of the rectangle so that the triangles are in the middle. And then you want to put the triangles on top, overlapping, so they look something like this. And then basically you're just going to sew on top a stitch, good side to good side, so that when you open it, the raw edges are on the inside of the top. And so now you've got something that basically looks like this. You're going to go ahead and now sew the rectangle ends together in good side to good side, and just sew a straight line down. And then now that you've got something like this, you want to just go ahead and fold down on the inside, the bad side, fold down from the top so that you have like about 1 inch of that. Which will be the way that when you wear it on, you can like tighten the top. Also, you want to have your ribbons. So at this point, I've already sewed my ribbon down, and you just sew straight across, and then you've got something that looks like this. And then now that you've got something that looks like this, you want to flip it out so that it's good side out, and find the middle point between the two triangles, and you're just going to grab your scissors and cut a little slit, that like a vertical slit at the tubing. So now you can grab a a safety pin, hook your ribbon on the end of your ribbon onto the safety pin, and just insert it into the tube and pull it all the way through. And now you've got something like that looks like this. And basically you just want to even out the ribbon so that the bunching is even throughout the entire top. And then now you're basically almost done. So just try it on, and you want to attach these strap pieces onto the tops of the triangles. Try on the top, and you want to match it so that you know it's the right length to the back, and just pin it down at the back and then just sew into place. And I also added some darts onto the sides of the triangles so that it fit a little bit better. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm sorry if I did not explain this properly. I don't think I did at all. We're just gonna not talk about that, are we? Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm like not wearing any earrings either, but do I really care? Probably not. I saw a video, I forgot who it was, but she had like a brandy collection video, and a top that looked like this was in it, but it's not for sale on Brandy anymore because apparently it's really old, so I wanted to make it. And it is for sale, this top, as I said, on my Depop shop. I have a couple other things that I actually made on there too. Scrunchies, you know, the usual. And speaking of Depop, as promised at the beginning of the video, I do have a giveaway on my Depop shop if you'd like to join it. Actually, let me get the deets out. So this is the giveaway. I'll probably put an image on the side here, but it's my 60 sales giveaway in honor of selling 60 items on Depop. And what's included is 4 custom scrunchies of your choice, 2 flower hair clips of your choice, and 10% off your next order from my shop. And to enter, you have to like that post, follow my Depop shop, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and comment on that post that you've done all the above. And then for extra entries, you can follow my TikTok, buy an item from my shop, and, or tag 2 people in the comments of that post, not on this video. And I guess an extra entry is if you've done all that, you can also comment on this video that you've done all that, and that can be an extra entry. So if you would like to enter the giveaway, just hop over. If you'd like to enter that giveaway, just hop on over to my Depop shop and do all of what I just said. I cannot speak English anymore. Yeah. Also, if you want and if you're interested in this top, it is for sale up on my Depop. So check it out. And I also actually made a TikTok of me making this. I know, right? Like, I am obsessed with TikTok. I need to stop. Like, It's not good.
I miss my taco butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen. Ain't no competition, just compete for attention. When you like.
I'm not going back to school until like May, and I don't even know if that's like for sure. Oh, and like I feel like there's more work given during online school than there is like when we're in school, and I cannot concentrate at home. Like I am so bad at that. Like I'm just like finding excuses to not do it, and it's not good, and I know that it's not good, but like, yeah. Well, I miss y'all. I miss my friends and stuff too, and I miss going out to the mall and being a shopaholic. Yeah, I guess this is not a ranting video. Maybe I'll make a ranting video. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I think I need to call my friends or something. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed watching today's video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share with family and friends, and ciao! See you next time, which will probably be soon because it's quarantine time.